The most successful finance organizations don't become strategic because they implement new technology. They become strategic because they intentionally design an operating model that aligns finance with the broader strategy of the enterprise. Michael Porter captured this idea perfectly when he wrote, "The essence of strategy is choosing what not to do." Hi, I'm Don Rogers, author of the forthcoming book, Building the Strategic Finance Operating Model, the CFO's Blueprint for Value Creation in the Age of AI. Throughout my career, I've helped organizations transform finance functions ranging from startups to Fortune 500 enterprises. Across every one of those organizations, that lesson was remarkably consistent. In previous discussions, we've established a central reality. Expectations of the finance function have expanded far faster than finance operating models have evolved. Today's CFO is expected to be a strategist, architect, operator, talent activator, governance leader, data steward, technology translator, enterprise communicator, and value catalyst. Yet many finance organizations are still operating within structures that were designed for a very different era. The strategic finance operating model provides the structural blueprint for closing that gap. It is not a reorganization, a technology implementation, or a collection of process maps. It is the connective architecture that enables people, processes, governance, data, digital capabilities, AI, and insights to work together as one integrated system focused on creating enterprise value. The challenge facing finance is not a lack of talent, commitment, or technology. The challenge is that many operating models were designed for a slower, more predictable business environment. As business expectations accelerated, operating model design simply didn't keep pace. That gap has become one of the greatest constraints on finance performance. As I discussed throughout the book, the operating model is now the constraint. At its core, the strategic finance operating model is a holistic design framework. It allows CFOs and finance leaders to step above the noise of daily operations and ask perhaps the most important question a finance leader can ask: how should finance really work? It begins by understanding how finance works today, then determining what must change to create greater enterprise value, guide better decisions, and operate with more speed, coherence, and trust. The strategic finance operating model provides a comprehensive view of the finance function through 10 interconnected components. These components are not independent. They continuously influence one another. Every decision made in one area creates ripple effects across the others. That is precisely why incremental improvements rarely deliver lasting transformation. Modernization requires integrated design. When used effectively, the strategic finance operating model becomes the mechanism that connects strategic ambition with execution. It helps organizations understand where they are today, define where they need to go, and identify the capabilities, investments, and trade-offs required to get there. It brings structure to complexity, clarity to fragmentation, and coherence to change. Perhaps most importantly, it creates a common language across finance and the enterprise. Without a shared operating model, every team develops its own interpretation of how finance works. The strategic finance operating model creates a unified architecture that aligns the entire finance organization around a common vision and a common way of working. In upcoming videos, we will take a closer look at each of the strategic finance operating model's 10 components. As I will share, the strategic finance operating model is a blueprint for redesigning finance as a strategic enterprise capability. When these 10 components work together, finance evolves from a transactional support function into an intelligent, data-driven organization capable of leading enterprise transformation in the age of AI. That is exactly what building the strategic finance operating model is designed to help leaders accomplish. Over the coming weeks, I'll be sharing additional insights, practical lessons, and ideas drawn directly from the book as we approach its anticipated launch. I hope you'll join me as we explore how finance can become a more strategic, intelligent, and value-driven partner in the age of AI. If you found this discussion valuable, please like, follow, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. You'll also find links to my website and social media channels below. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you soon.